Chris Fothergill-Brown is with us once again. His YouTube channel is youtube.com/that'srank. It's all about funky and not necessarily a good kind of funky, but funky foods nonetheless. And Chris, you and I talked about genetically grown meats yesterday, and I got to be honest, dude, I'm still not over it. But anyway, what do you got for us today? I'm almost afraid to ask.
Well, we're going to take it in a bit of a healthier direction today.
All right.
So I was actually reading a report the other day that only 1 in 10 adults in North America eats their daily recommended amounts of fruits and vegetables.
I believe it.
And while I generally try to eat well, all told, you know, the stuff we talk about here and on my YouTube channel aside, I still do fall in that 90% category, almost certainly. I do not eat enough of my fruits and vegetables. One fun way that I have utilized, though, to increase my own intake, and maybe this just works for me because I'm a screwball, but I like trying out some of the world's stranger and more unique fruits and vegetables and seeing how I can incorporate that in my dishes or my regular routines. I've recorded and talked about some of these on my channel in the past, but I want to take you through some of these today because nature, it really is a fascinating place. And some of the more bizarre foods don't always come from inside a box that says Kellogg's on the front.
Right.
If you look hard enough within the city as well, visiting some of the ethnic stores and stuff, you can actually find a lot of the stuff that I'm going to talk to you about.
Yeah. Some of the the Mideast food markets and things have what is this? But these are everyday foods if you're from that area of the world. Very different from what we've ordinarily sourced here in North America.
And there's sometimes, I'll walk into a TNT and just be like, I've never seen that in my life. I'll pick it up and then take it home and just Google recipes
you're that
to see
guy.
what I can do with it. Yeah. But I'm going to start by keeping it homegrown with one of my favorites that I look forward to every single year. So if you're listening to Blast the Radio around the world right now, and I know that you are, you may not have ever heard of this before, but fresh Ontario fiddleheads.
Yes.
Fiddleheads are great, John.
We used to go into the creek near my house and get fiddleheads and then cook them up.
Yeah, that's what's beautiful about them is that if you live in Ontario and you know the right spots, you can absolutely pick them up.
Yeah.
They're small furled fronds from a young fern looking like coiled little green snakes.
It's a lot of F words, Chris.
It is a lot of F words.
Yeah.
They're on the market, though, for only a couple of weeks each spring because they just don't grow for very long. It needs just the perfect temperature, and it's like a 3-week period in late April or early May that they exist. I would describe them as a little bit bitter, like an asparagus almost, but they have a very cool, crunchy external texture that softens towards the middle of the fern. And you can bet at some point within the next month on a Sunday night, I'm going to be enjoying a fresh rainbow trout with some fiddleheads on the side cooked in some lemon and butter because I love those things. Now, let's cast our net just a little bit wider now. I want to tell you all about the blue Java banana. Have you ever heard of these? No, I see the quizzical look on your face. First of all,
it's shaped more like a pineapple. Yes?
No, it's still a banana.
Okay.
But in appearance, it's absolutely gorgeous. It's got this beautiful sky blue to the banana itself, almost looking like a strobe light inside of a dance club.
Hey.
And while it's found in tropical climates, usually like Hawaii, it can actually withstand temperatures as low as -7 Celsius. So it can be grown in the mid-south of the US as well.
Okay.
But besides the color, it tastes like vanilla ice cream. No joke.
Ooh.
So vanilla pudding might be more apt because it's not really cold, but you know what?
You had me and then you had to say pudding. No.
But
if you Chris,
John, if you were to
hello.
If you were to freeze this on a stick, you'd probably get a vanilla ice cream experience. It's really, really great. Right. It's got a wonderful sweet flavor. And I promise you, if we had more of these, I'm betting fruit consumption would definitely increase above that 10% threshold amongst young adults in
Can I take us down a little bit of a side path here?
Absolutely.
Have you ever heard of the Yonanis machine?
Yes, I have. Right? That's the ice cream machine with bananas, right?
So it makes it's like ice cream, but it's based in frozen banana. So you take a frozen banana and you put it in this machine and you put in whatever berries you want with it, and this grinds it all up and it becomes like an ice cream type thing. I bet you, because just when you said you could freeze this and it would be like a vanilla, pudding pop kind of thing, I'm thinking, wow, that may just prompt me to get my Yonanis machine back out, which is probably a healthy alternative to the ice cream currently in my freezer. Anyway, back onto your path. Thank you.
No, I think that's a great idea, and I think that'll be a great use for those bananas if you can get your hands on them. They're hard to find, but I have seen them from time to time in Ottawa in the right places. So keep your eyes open.
Please.
Speaking of super neat fruit, now I have reviewed these on my channel. Pine berries. Now, pine berries are rapidly expanding to the point you can actually buy them fresh at Costco now, and they're allegedly going to be selling garden plants of these this spring as well. And if that last part's true, I'm going to be growing some in my garden without question. Pine berries are strawberries, but they're white. And what makes them so incredibly unique is that they taste like pineapple, hence pine berries.
Ah.
Now,
Okay.
if you're planning to plant them, it's apparently recommended that you get a regular strawberry plant as well. Both plants help each other grow via some cross-pollination.
Interesting.
They just look like bushes, but they're getting freaky strawberry style. So they're both better for it.
Freaky strawberry style. I want that on a t-shirt. I'm getting freaky strawberry style.
Come by my garden. We'll be selling t-shirts. And now, the last one that I'm going to bring your attention to is the black sapote, aka chocolate pudding fruit.
I just saw something on this, probably on your channel, actually. Have you done this on your channel?
I haven't, no, but
okay, well, I saw it somewhere. I'm sorry, I feel like I've cheated on you now. But anyway, yes, okay.
I don't like that you watch other channels, John. I'm hurting over here.
Just for the articles.
Now here's the bad news. It doesn't taste like chocolate pudding.
I didn't think it would.
Now, it gets its name because the fruit on the inside looks and has the texture of chocolate pudding. The exterior almost looks like a green tomato until it ripens. And when it ripens, it actually looks like it's gone bad because it shrivels and looks like it's bruised. But this is actually when it's at its best.
Yum.
Because the sugars, look, the sugars have released and softened it up. If you ate it while it was green, you'd absolutely hate the thing. But if you wait till it softens up and it's got that chocolate pudding interior, it's got like a date and honey type flavor to it. It's super sweet.
Interesting.
It's awesome. It's absolutely awesome. Challenge of the day to the listeners. Get your fruits and vegetables in and maybe try something new that you've never had before, exotic or otherwise. Rule of thumb in food, don't knock it till you've tried it, except Korean cheese, fish dogs. You can take me at my word that they are absolutely awesome.
Okay, we will. Wow. Chris, thank you as always. Do check him out online. Give his channel a subscribe. Review some of the videos as well, if you would. That helps his ranking, of course. YouTube.com/that'srank.